Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. In the last episode we took down Garreg Mach and chased Lady Rhea and all of her followers off. As you can see over here in this background behind the trees, we are stationed just outside of Garreg Mach in the fields. And in this episode we are going to begin our march on House Row, where they have declared their intentions to support the Empire and have basically turned traitor on the kingdom, so we have to go support them. Plenty of stuff to do in this episode. We've got support conversations, we've got people to talk to, we've got activity points, training points to spend, so we'll just start by doing a round of the area. Traveler's Journal 1, a record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Almyra, we know about that. Albania, a continent to the northwest of Fodlan. Its frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold in the frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains and other food crops. Morphus is the name of a metropolis of magic to the southeast of Fodlan, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it. In the distant past, it was called the City of Illusion. I've never heard of Morphus. Thanks to an intricate web of trading routes, rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread. And then Dagda, we know about Dagda. Shamir is from Dagda.
Actually,
no matter what I do, I just can't force myself to accept the goddess or her teachings. Still, seeing the Central and Southern churches fighting just doesn't feel real to me yet, though I did realize just how incompatible they were during our battle at Garreg Mach. They probably view each other the same way I look at the nobility, I guess. I agree. Hey, I understand. Everyone has something they're not willing to back down on.
Not good.
If so, that hits pretty close to home. I do not have a gift to give you. Lindhart. I was hoping I might be able to relax a little at Garreg Mach, but that was clearly foolish of me. It appears the time of peaceful lazy days are over. Truth is, most people never get to live those days. I can't even remember the last time I was able to take a load off and just relax. Yes, but weren't you doing all that because you wanted to? I swear, Her Majesty and my father are both always far busier than they need to be. 0 for 2 so far. I'm trying to pick the right one because I think that we'll probably get like a support point with them or something. Jesus Christ, go through the door, please. Oh, hi, Anna.
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop, or what's going to be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Anyway, hiya, I'm Anna. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If I find anything good out there, I'll add it to my stock, so keep checking back. Wonder if she'll be playable at some point. I know they added her as like a playable unit DLC. When it comes to war, it is more or less inevitable that the citizenry will eventually become involved. However, I wonder if Lord Lenato amassed his army thinking he might win without the aid of the Empire. It would be quite the gamble, considering how many will be caught up in the fight. Is Lord Lenato so adored that the people would truly follow him into such peril? Nothing for you, it seems. Hey, if I don't have the option, I can't strike out.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Seems like the chief folks of Garreg Mach, that is the Central Church, have fled to the kingdom, and the Imperial Army is now invading the kingdom? We've sure got some fierce battles ahead. In any event, I pray you return safely. Thanks, Gatekeeper. I don't know if you're the same one, to be honest.
Excuse me.
Have you seen my brother? He has been working far too hard of late.
Let's see.
Sorry, but I'll check up on him if we happen to
Thank
cross
you very
paths. Thank you, I appreciate it. So you're a playable unit? Because she was blue on the thing. Hello, Petra. I hear the kingdom is cold, but the season of spring is warmer than now, which I am finding to be a
What do you
relief.
think?
Which do you more dislike, hot or cold? She won't. Yeah, she'll like it if I say I don't like the cold, right? Oh, definitely the cold. There's nothing worse than fighting for your life when you can't even feel your fingers. I have agreement. The cold is the worst. I am thinking the reason that Bridget is quite warm. That is true. I could invite you on an expedition. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Monica.
Actually,
A storm of political purges has raged over the last 2 years in the kingdom. The king himself judged a number of nobles as having been involved in the tragedy of Dusker, but even if he removed them for legitimate reasons, it's naturally given rise to a number of grudges. This may give us an opening to wrest control of the central church from the kingdom. I doubt it. Oh, hello, Manuela.
hi.
Hey, you. Do you need something? You don't look hurt. Don't tell me you came here just to talk to little old me. Yeah, well, you know. Well, how delightful. Please sit down. You know, even a place as quiet as this could become a battlefield at any time, so it's best for us to enjoy these little conversations while we still can. Which is why I'm doing them. Because I don't know what this game has in offer. Empire Nobles 2, Register of Prominent Noble Houses of the Adrestian Empire. 1179 edition. House Girth. I'm not going to read all of these. House Arundel, though, I want to see. Formerly a minor noble house of the Empire, as head of the house, when Volkard's younger sister became betrothed to Emperor Ionius IX, Volkard was granted the title of Lord Arundel. Having worked closely with House Eyre, House Arundel is seen as one of the chief instigators of the Insurrection of the Seven. Krem, Nouvelle, Ox, Bartels. What about Ox? Its territory occupies the northern half of the western peninsula known as Fodlan's Fangs. The head of the house was lost to the Dagda and Bridget War. Oh, interesting. House Bartels. Okay. What a slow turning. Can I... it's fine out here, I guess. Oh, hello, Constance and Happy.
Good day to you.
Oh dear, it seems I found myself living in the Empire once more. Though I was once hostile to the idea, it may be the fastest and most assured way for me to finally see my house restored. Still, it's a move awash and a calculated self-interest. I wonder if everyone will still accept me afterwards. Of course.
Are you sure?
Hey, everyone fights for themselves to some degree. I'm just grateful to have someone with your kind of talent watching my back. I fear you do me far too much credit, though I cannot say I dislike it. Thank you. Happy? Happy?
Listen up.
Best girl? Best girl? Wasn't really expecting to end up here with you, but oh well, beats dying out there, I guess. Still, I guess we're headed to the kingdom next? Eddie, the Bert, and Monica all care for me. It makes me hope they all see something in me that maybe I don't. Huh? I need to go through and read her support conversations in the base game. Yuritsa. Just chilling over here. The church's main force did not appear in our last battle. How boring. All I desire is a battle to the death with the strongest warriors. I hope the kingdom army proves worthy. Well, we'll see.
Hello there.
You were quite impressive in our recent battle. I see now why Her Majesty places her faith in you. While I come from an esteemed noble family, that is no guarantee of future success. Still, I wish to make a difference in this battle and help make my family's life just a little easier. It's why I find myself jealous of you and, no. Forgive me. Let us speak of it no more. Interesting. I wonder why you're jealous of me, Randolph. Bernie. Off by herself again. Did you hear, Shez? My father's at Garreg Mach. I heard it had something to do with him serving as the bishop for Edelgard, maybe. You don't think he's chasing me, right? Please say no. I don't know which one to say. I mean, she says please, so I guess I have to deny it. I seriously doubt it. He'll probably stay put in Garreg Mach for a while, if I had to guess. Okay, that's a relief. Maybe he'll just never return to Imbar and I won't have to see him ever again. Sorry, Bernadetta, but I have no idea. It would be nice if we could never see him ever again.
What is it? Another thing.
First the church and now the kingdom army? We sure aren't messing around when it comes to picking our enemies. Of course, this latest fight might not be so bad. Oh yeah? Sure, I mean, the kingdom's not as big as the Empire, but it's still got a wide range of fighting power. Which means they've got plenty of lords whose armies you could call weak. And that's if you're being nice. I'm guessing Hubert is in the interior area over here. Oh, yeah, we haven't talked to Arval yet. What's up, Arval?
What do you think?
I believe you got lost once in a forest near here. Do you remember? Of course I do. Remire Village is just over that way. Or was it this way?
Tiresome.
Clueless as ever, I see. Recognizing your shortcomings is the first step towards growth, you know. Well, I didn't know that I had no idea where I was going. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I suspect our life here at the front will continue for some time. Though I suppose you're used to this sort of thing. Are you kidding? This place is a palace compared to the dumps I usually call a forward base. Sure, there's room for improvement considering we threw it together at the last minute, but it's still pretty nice, all things considered. Interesting. The general environment for mercenaries must be even grimmer than I first imagined. I had some additional facilities built in anticipation of the war stretching on. Please take a little time to check and see if they could be of use. They may better prepare you for battles to come. Oh? We have new facilities? I suppose that'll be our first thing we take care of before we do all the extra side stuff. So what do we have here? Record Keeper. You can reflect on your previous battles here. The past has much to teach us. Come here whenever you wish to ponder your previous actions. Speak with the Record Keeper. Replay any battle you've already completed. You can also select any side quest that hasn't been completed after completing a chapter. In auxiliary battles, you'll be able to use all your units. However, any units that have been lost in battle will be unavailable. Note, in classic mode, you may lose your units even in auxiliary battles, so it's a risk. In auxiliary battles, persuading a unit to join you or failing to do so will not affect the roster of your allies in the storm. Gotcha. Cool. So each of the main missions you can replay.
Records of your battles.
That's cool.
Damn.
This matter with Lord Lenato is most troubling. To think he would choose to act on his own. I suspect he could not keep his resentment toward the church in check, seeing as they executed his son. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. By the way, do you recall his adopted son who was a student at the Officers' Academy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Who was that again? His name is Ash. Oh, you're talking about that guy. That guy. Ash is really good. He's a good boy. I wonder if he now acts in concert with Lord Lenato, or perhaps he cooperates with the Kingdom Army in order to subdue his adoptive father. I mean, he did work with the Kingdom Army. Not sure about that now.
How'd it go?
What do we have? So we need to complete 5 more
Any
for the next
result's a
one.
good result.
And I don't really pay too much attention to which ones I actually need. Oh, it's not right there. It's here. Blacksmith, hand over your weapons and I'll forge them good. Remember, the only thing standing between you and death is the weapon in your hand. Enhancing weapons. Forge new weapons or restore it. So what is repairing weapons doing here? You can spend gold to forge weapons, increasing their might and durability. How many times a weapon can be forged depends on the weapon. Oh, interesting. So this increases might and durability. I suppose we try this one? What does it do? It doesn't look like it's doing anything. I guess we increase might. So that would use 15 of my smithing stones. I don't think I want to do that. I'll increase it twice though. And we'll increase the durability twice as well.
Is this it?
Huh. So now it's an Iron Lance plus 7. Interesting. Suppose we'll increase our... We'll probably switch us over to this iron sword, so...
Is this it?
We'll do that. Nice. Well done. And we can also repair weapons. Boost consecutive hits, level 2, and chain level 2. So these things, oh my god. Earn stored plus 6? Hello? Hello? What does this do? Moderately extends the time before the hit count expires. Oh, okay. Hello. 3 out of 8. My goodness. You know, I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, that's being used. Can I expand this? Basic building material set. Apprentice smithing set. Oh, man.
See you around.
These flowcharts, man. There's definitely a lot here. We'll see what we'll see how it goes. We collect any unneeded armaments and resources here. Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Nothing can go to waste.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Interesting. Exchange surplus weapons and resources for other resources, and also have resources collected automatically. You'll be able to trade for materials to expand facilities. I don't want to trade my smithing stones. You can exchange smithing stones in your inventory for resources and materials to expand facilities. You can get a venom stone. I already have 47 of them. Oh, nice. So we exchange our valuable things for other things that we can use to turn in extra equipment and resources to receive smithing stones in exchange. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and take care of some of this. Go ahead and get rid of the iron gauntlets, +2. I don't think we want to get rid of any of the... Oh, considering they're here, might as well, you know. Deliver. We would get 16 smithing stones for that. Fantastic. Deliver resources. We have venom stones. And we could get smithing stones from that. Can I expand your facility at all? No, I can't.
Everything has its use.
Okay, and then we got one more over here. The battalions. Ah, welcome. I can recommend battalions to you. I'm certain having experienced troops on your side will be of great help.
Hello, you.
You can hire battalions. Battalions can be assigned to units from the set equipment option. Every battalion is most effective against a certain enemy weapon type. Facing off against that weapon type will trigger a battalion effect, which makes that battalion 1 tier stronger and increases damage and decreases damage taken. Battalions have endurance, which lowers when the unit commanding the battalion takes damage. If endurance reaches 0, the battalion effect will disappear. Okay. So basically, we want to hire...
We have some truly capable people here.
We want to hire 2 of these. We need only one of these.
Some truly capable people.
And then we probably...
We have some truly capable people here.
Think here. We would need 2 of those. For now.
Come back soon, all right?
Looks like we're making solid progress. I should get ready too. Yes, I definitely should be getting ready here. Oh ho ho.
Let's chat.
I'll have you know I was summoned here from the Imperial capital. I have something I must know, so pray lend me your wisdom if you would. Among our enemies, is there anyone who wields dark magic? You know, she reminds me, if I'm not sure if it's intended. Doggo. I'm not sure if it's intended, but she feels like the same person from the underground in Three Houses.
Excuse me.
I found your brother. Okay, it won't let me. Well, it was worth a shot. Okay, let's go ahead and do the supports next. So who do we have? We have one with Hubert and one with Monica. Let's do Hubert first.
Well, there's a face I'm not used to seeing on the training grounds. Something wrong, Hubert?
I have merely come to examine the equipment. I hear whispers that it is in quite the state. Further, my being here should come as no surprise. Her Majesty and I train in these grounds often.
Oh, do you now? I want to know what his response is of this.
I never would have guessed. Can't say I'm not jealous, though.
Shall I put in a request with Her Majesty on your behalf? I'm quite certain she'd join you.
Oh, that's not what I meant. She's actually the one I'm jealous of. I mean, I never get to train with you.
Me?
Yeah, I was wondering how surprised he'd be on
In
this.
any case, if you do desire a session with either myself or Her Majesty, you only need ask. A mercenary with no backing such as yourself has much to gain by earning Lady Edelgard's favor. Of course, we would not be without benefit. Your rise in standing would paint an ideal picture for our people.
Yeah, working your way up the ranks.
How do you mean?
Many commoners crave progress.
Exactly, and that's like
Upward
one
in
of
life.
Edelgard's main goals,
And
is to
your
make sure
example would
that it's like a
prove that path
meritocracy.
exists. The common folk would never expect to see
That's an
their
interesting
emperor train
angle. I like
alongside
that.
Someone of your dubious origins. At least not outside the pages of a fairy tale.
Dubious origins. Little harsh, don't you think? Still, it doesn't sound too bad if I can use that to help lift people up.
On the other hand, your presence would also cause great turmoil amongst the elites of our society. They may even despise you. A symbol of the ungrateful commoner, granted privilege well beyond their station.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
hey,
be surprised by
Dorothea's a
that.
commoner too. Why don't they hate her?
Dorothea is a famed former songstress, well esteemed in the upper echelons of society. Your situation is vastly different.
Right. Well, no point worrying about it if it's gonna happen no matter what.
Precisely. Things may yet change in the years ahead. But for now, all we can do is live with it.
So coddling the elites means the commoners end up oppressed, while hoisting commoners up only agitates the elites. Glad I'm not the one who has to rule the empire. This whole thing sounds like a total mess.
A mess indeed.
Very interesting indeed. I feel like that's become my new catchphrase. I don't really have much to say about stuff like that. I mean, it's just very interestingly
Why are you just standing
written.
I was waiting for you. You were speaking with Her Majesty, yes?
there? Yep, just going over some strategy.
Uh-oh.
Why?
You
Do you need me for something?
speaking with my Eric.
No, not exactly. So, what did Her Majesty say?
I want to know everything about her.
Well, she wanted to get my opinion on how best to utilize our mercenaries, since they all use different weapons. We're gonna be fighting some upcoming battles on terrain that'll make it harder to use lances, so we were trying to figure out how to deal with that.
And you didn't speak of anything else?
Well, yeah, but it probably wouldn't interest you. Mercenary stuff, you know.
That's not quite what I meant. There was cake for everyone, was there not? And I'm pretty certain there were fresh flowers throughout the room. Did you not see them?
Oh yeah, that cake was great. Did you want a piece? Flowers,
She cooked it.
though. I think maybe there were some little white ones?
Ugh, I have no interest in your opinion. I want to know what Her Majesty thought of them.
No way. Tell her the truth or ask why. So ask why would aggravate her more. Which would be a little funny. tell her the truth. I actually want to know the truth myself.
Oh,
So
I don't know.
let's go with that.
She probably said something nice, but I wasn't really paying attention.
You weren't? Never mind. I suppose I will have to ask her myself. I just want to know what Her Majesty genuinely thought. You were summoned by Her Majesty and granted the honor of giving her counsel. Then she graciously offered you cake. And you didn't even have the decency to watch her eat it?
To watch her eat it!
What is
Oh my
wrong
god.
with you?
I want to watch you eat the food.
Sorry if I let you down somehow. I don't think I really get what the big deal is, though. Want me to go ask her right now?
No, please don't. If Her Majesty learns I was prying about such things, I do not want to bother her with these trivialities. Forget I said anything.
Yes.
See what's going on here? The cake and flowers were your doing, weren't they?
Absolutely.
That's why you were asking me about how Edelgard reacted.
Yes, okay? Just please, not another word of this.
All right, I get it. Well, not really, but
Okay.
I beg
Oh
you,
boy.
forget this ever happened. The situation is far more complicated than you realize.
Yeah, no. It's not that complicated. Let's be honest here. Alright, and then the last one is Edelgard and Ferdinand.
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Neither had I. I didn't realize that either of you had returned to the palace for the support conversation.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Oh yeah, because his father was fucking evil.
Then why come such a long way? Ah, I see. You're here to visit your father.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Ooh. You know, I'm starting to connect the dots. Maybe that was the place where her siblings and her were experimented on.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial. And that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off.
Very
Any
true.
records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered
really?
it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Your own
But you
father?
didn't.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy.
Interesting.
However, you had him
He's got
clapped
a
in irons
strong
before
moral
I could have my
compass,
case
doesn't he?
Organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story?
I doubt it, considering there's another support conversation between you
I
two.
thought you were going to become Prime Minister. Keep me in line. Surpass me, even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, If you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Interesting. Picking up the rival, are you? Ferdinand only has a C with Monica and no conversation. Only has a C with quite a few of these people and no conversation. C with Lindhart and Bernadetta, each with a conversation. C and B with Petra. And then everything else is a C, B, and A from everyone else that's in the class. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, it's really cool to look through the stuff. It looks like Bernadetta and Hubert only have a C. And Lindhart only have a C as well. He has a full all the way to A with Monica and with Happy, interestingly enough. And an A with Petra. Lindhart doesn't have a full thing with Edelgard. That's interesting. It doesn't surprise me completely that... Wow, Monica really only has... She only really has support conversations with 4 people. I'm kind of surprised on that one. Constance, she only has 4 with this group of people. An A support with Happy, but nothing else. A C and an A with Petra, C and an A with Lindhart, C and an A with us. Damn, Yuritsa has a whopping 3 support conversations. And Manuela has a total of 2. It is quite something. Shez, of course, has A with everyone, because that's what they prioritized. Well, guess we just got to make sure to keep Shez rolling along. But I think that's probably it for initial prep stuff. So everything else is just going to be me spending time with some things. So here we go. Let's acquire a class. Ooh, that's interesting. So Flugel can go to Swordmaster. The Advanced Class Certification Exam facility effect has not been unlocked. How do I do that? Do I have to expand the facility to get advanced seals? Oh my god, I do. Quality building material and veteran training gear.
Can't wait
Well,
to see how you do.
let's just keep on rolling around. Supply Master.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Deliver resources, por favor. Here we go. I don't have the fucking... Ugh, that sucks.
Everything has
So you
its use.
can't actually do that yet. So I guess we'll stay as Flugel for a bit. That's disappointing. Well, back to the training instructor we go.
Time to work you into shape.
Well, it looks like we're C+ in Sword, and she's only C, so... And we get a partner bonus, too. These two get a partner bonus. They're both the same level in Tome, though. Yeah, he gets a bonus. And then Monica's actually ahead of him. That's very interesting. Let's see what else we can take care of here. Edelgard's very close. Bernadetta has a C+ in bow. What does Petra have? Petra has an E in bow. I'm surprised by that. You know, I feel like Bernadetta and Caspar might actually pair well together, oddly enough. I feel like they'd increase their stats together rather well. I hate putting Petra in that position. Edelgard is so close to mastering her class. I just don't know. We'll do Dorothea and Monica, because she needs some stuff.
It's okay, Monty. No need to be shy. It's just a little bit of sparring.
Right. But I will still try my best not to actually hurt you.
That's cute.
Training together sure beats doing it alone.
Nice. That was great.
Who knew this power slept?
A new
Perspective.
power is now.
So she's C+ now in sword, which means we're on the same level, unfortunately. I suppose we just, you know what, we're just going to use the successive training. Oh, nice.
Can't
Someone
let
got a
this power
perfect.
go on.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Only Thorons left on this rose.
One step at a time.
Oh, Edelgard and Caspar have their C now. Fantastic.
Time to work you into shape. Can't wait to see how
Suppose
you do.
that's what we will take care of real quick. Oh no, there's no conversation. It just says, "Hey, they're C now." Yeah, okay, that makes sense. There's no conversation for them until they're A. That's actually kind of interesting. A little surprised by that one. Let's go over here real quick.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Let's kitchen master some stuff. What do we want? Slightly fails awakening gauge at start of battle. Weapon durability loss slightly reduced. Why not? Happy. And Huber. Why not?
Solid.
Nice. A great.
Wait, for me?
Great. I love this stuff.
I see someone has been digging into my culinary preferences. Well, who am I to say no?
You see Lindhart and Dorothea talking in the background there?
Come
That's
back
pretty
whenever you're
interesting.
hungry.
All right. Well, we increased that real quick. I'm going to do
Make
one
yourself
chore
useful.
as well. Oh boy. Manage the pantry with Monica and Bernie. Well, Monica's already a B. Bernie we haven't leveled up yet. Nope. Documents. Bernie and Lindhart. Why not?
counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
Yeah, you're doing a great job just waving that magic wand over there.
I'll do what I can.
Whoa, perfect. Nice.
We all must do our fair share.
And a new support conversation is available because of it. Not achievements. Oh, we got them for both. Alright. Bernie.
Yeah, and watch your back out there, okay?
You loud and clear, boss. Sure glad I got you in my corner.
What is that voice?
Now then, just gotta... Oh. What are you hiding back there for, Bernadetta?
Who was that guy you were just talking to?
That? Just a merc buddy of mine, asking if I had any jobs for him.
Oh, he was a mercenary? But he looked like a bandit!
Hey, come on now. You shouldn't assume the guy's a common criminal just because he looks rough around the edges.
I know, right?
But what about the way he talked? Oh, so scary!
You'd sound like that too if you'd been a merc your whole life. Most of these guys didn't have a mom teaching them how to sound nice and proper like I did.
I see. I guess I don't really know you that well, but are all your friends like that? Is that too nosy? That's really nosy, huh?
It's a little nosy. I don't think teasing her will help.
I mean, not all of them. Now that I think about it, it's kind of impossible to avoid in that line of work. Guess that means you won't be signing up for merc jobs anytime soon, huh?
Obviously not! No way, not happening! Even if I wasn't as shy as I am, I'd never be able to handle all those scary people at once!
That sounds like your anxiety talking. You'd see there's nothing to be afraid of if you just gave them a fair shot. And hey, isn't basing your opinion of strangers on their appearance just gonna make you feel worse?
It does, though. That's a fair point.
What else am I supposed to base my opinion on?
Just spend some
experience.
time with them. If you
Exactly.
ask me, the best place to judge someone's character is either on the battlefield or over the dinner table.
I already told you I can't! Not me! Nope! Please, I need you to understand!
We gotta get you...
I really don't
We'll
get
see.
it. Is his appearance the only thing that's making you distrust him?
I was thinking we gotta get Bernie out of her shell, but then I was like, does she really have a shell? Isn't that being presumptuous? Being like, I can fix her. No. I don't know. That's a rough thing to think about.
There are plenty of guys out there who look just like that but have a heart of solid gold. Nicest folks you'll ever meet. At the same token, there are some real horrible people who cover it up with niceties and honeyed words. The kind of people who prey on others.
Like your father.
My point is, judging a book by its cover will only get you in trouble. Trust me, you can't always tell who's good and who's bad from looks alone.
Why are you trying to scare me? Nobody's tricking the iron heart of Bernie. Not today, not ever.
Iron Heart of Bernie.
Probably. Maybe. I'll be fine, I swear.
Put that on a shirt. Fantastic. We don't have Lindhart support yet, so it's Bernie and Lindhart with the support. This will be interesting. Wow, their support points raised so much, they're already like a third of the way to their B support.
I'm tired. Time to find a good spot for a nap. Bernadetta? Why are you skulking in the weeds?
No reason! Not getting in the way of two people's love at all! No, sir!
What?
Huh? But I'm alone here. I see. That.
Yeah, that! I was out walking when I saw them! A man and a woman together in the woods, getting, hated.
This voice acting.
Well, neither of them seems to be dead yet.
They're on a secret date, you dummy! Not fighting!
Regardless, how does two lovers stealing a moment alone lead to you curled up here in the fetal position?
The fetal position.
Because
That's so
I'm
funny.
hiding. I mean, if I messed up their date, they might try to get revenge on me.
Relax. To them, you're no different than a pebble on the side of the road.
I think she fucking wishes she could be a pebble on the side of the road.
I'm not a pebble. I mean,
Yep.
sometimes I wish I was just a rock, but...
Then just roll away quietly
Oh, this
and you'll
fucking
be fine.
poor girl. Holy cow.
Just roll away quietly. Hey, yeah!
Yo, this would be game of the year if they animated her rolling away.
Stop trying to get me killed!
We've made enough racket over here to raise the dead, and they haven't even noticed. I think it's safe to say they're off in their own little world. Still, good for them. Sharing words of love when either one could die tomorrow.
Wait, they could die tomorrow?
They're both soldiers who serve
course
on
they
the front
can.
lines. I doubt a rosy future awaits them.
No, that's not true. Couples swearing their love and defying destiny are a staple of classic fiction.
Sure, but the fact it wouldn't happen in reality is what makes it such a good story, right?
Oh, wait, but there are tons of stories where two people who have sworn their love don't ever meet again.
Likely because that's something people are familiar with from their own lives.
Okay, so which is it? I believe those two can be happy together, so they can, right?
Please tell me that this entire support line is just gonna be like, happy ever after! No, it's not gonna be a happy ever after. And then they just like stalk these two throughout the war.
I hope that's the case, but reality is cruel. Anyway, I've talked myself right to sleep.
There?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Uh-oh. I guess
These
I
two
better
are a
try that
mess.
Turn into a pebble and roll away quietly plan.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna pair them up every time. I swear. It's too good. Hey, I got an award for completing some stuff. And we got one more thing. Let's go grab the award real quick.
Well, how'd it go?
We get 25 smithing stones for that. Magic herbs and a few other things. That's a battalion. There's so many. Complete 80, you get an
Any
advanced
result's
seal.
a good result.
Let's see here, let's see. I'm trying to determine which person I want to go out with on the little ride. I don't think you can do it with Randolph, Fleisch, Anna, or Arval, obviously. Let's go with Constance. Why not, you know?
Good day to you.
I can't. That's disappointing.
Listen up.
Oh yeah, you have to be C rank with them. That's right. I forgot about that part. That makes sense. That makes sense. So who would that be? I think we're C rank with Edelgard, Hubert, Bernie, and Petra. Let's go hang out with Petra. Yes, let us go on an expedition and see what this does.
Yes, let us get these horses on the road.
I guess we can only go to the plains? Oh my. Look at the loading. I love that so much. Hello, Petra. Oh my god, what is this? You've arrived in a vast expanse of green natural splendor stretching out as far as the eye can see. You tie your horses up to graze by the
It is so
meadow.
wide and open here. We are not having grasslands like this in Bridget.
Oh yes? We decided to take a break. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Hide UI, so you can hide the UI just to stare at the person. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what to do. Let's ask a question. I kind of want to know about Bridget more, just like memories of the past.
Long ago, I tried to put an arrow in the sun. It was killing a bird instead. That was my first hunt.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do your worst.
Oof. I have no idea what the hell I should be doing for this, by the way.
We should be training here in secret. Then we will return stronger and give our friends much surprise.
I agree with that. Well, my short-term memory.
I have agreement.
There we go. Ask another question?
I am good with a sword and bow. I want to be better at the axe. If it can be soaring through the air, I will probably like it.
Why not? Apparently not. Well.
This brought great enjoyment. We should do it again.
Gonna probably look up a guide for these. If there is one. I mean, it is day 1 after all. But, apparently not very good at that. Well.
Which battlefield are you headed
I think it's probably around time to, go check out the battlefield. Very rarely, extra quests will appear on the war map. Extra quests offer a chance to get numerous rewards from couriers and monsters. Extra quests will disappear when the counter reaches 0. The counter will decrease each time a new region is captured. So you want to quickly move through these regions in order to get to this one. So there's an extra quest linked to this. So we have to take care of this, take care of this, then take care of that, then do that. Let's see what we got here. Abandoned house, a mine. Must have the following classes. Armored Knight. Survey conditions. Must complete all side missions in the area. Recapture the storehouse. Bandits have taken over a storehouse on Magdrid Way, full of useful supplies. Defeat the bandits and retake it. We get an intermediate seal and a training point recovered. Well then, that sounds fantastic, but we're going to take care of this sort of battling stuff in the next episode, because this one's getting close to around an hour. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, please show some support down in the comments section. And I will see you guys in the next one when we take care of some of these battle maps on the Battle of Magdrid and various other things.